Mr. Thereness. How are you?
Hey yo, what's up? This video is to talk about my my recent EP, Thereness and Goneness, Two Extremes, and generally um, what the album speaks to is um, about my upbringing. Um, Partly uh, how I was brought up. I was abandoned by my father, and I was mollycoddled by my mother. And throughout these five, well, particularly three songs, um, highlights um, the manifestation and inwardness and outwardness of my feelings, the emotional processes I've underwent through in being abandoned and being smothered um, as a as when you add into it, as a black person, as a black queer person, um, just there's so many more factors that add into you know overpresence not being so much of a negative thing as opposed to, oh, your father just left you. But here I'm here to speak on the fact that overpresence exists on the other side of the spectrum of absence, of nurturing. And if it is in fact, a caregiver's uh, means to just, you know, make up for lost time by being there in the person's life to the point where it's unbearable for them, uh, that is in fact not care at all. That's just trying to put something over the wound. And in my track Remedy, it starts off at first as a beat, but more so transitions to me saying wounds can't be fixed, and I put the word fixed in quotation marks, suggesting fixed. That word has very conflicting connotations. Like you can fix a wall, but you can't fix a human being. A human being's healed, but other shit, it's objects, whatever required, can be fixed. Um, and when I first came up with the idea to make this EP, I was thinking, yeah, it's gonna be full of like lyrics, right? It's gonna be a rap album. But then, a little bit after, over this weekend, I was like, yo, I'm like, um, my partner, I had just left, and I just was still feeling creative flow, and I was like, let me continue working on this album, um, and this EP. Sorry, and it started to sound more than just rap. Hip hop is a like a tenet. It's like it's an element in the album, in the EP, but it's not like hip hop. Like just rapping on every other song, and then you interpret it. And I feel like this sound, as experimental as as I've ever gotten musically, I would say that I feel like this sound particularly suits me. But, again, that's that's like, what does that mean? You know. Um, thereness and goneness. I decided to do. I decided to go with that title because they simply, again, as I said earlier, they exist on the opposite spectrums of human nurturing. You know, you need essentially in the end, we all need presentness, but presentness that's healthy. Of course, I'm able to empathize with my parents at a distance and realize, white supremacy, uh, colonialism, as Haitian immigrants really fucked them up. It really did. And I think, I really do have to just put my, continue to unpack my own mess and to be better as but I can't put my parents' pain as my own. It's very easy to do that. And so throughout this album, you get a therapist persona asking me, and like in the first track, your overpresence. The therapist asks, they ask, how are you feeling? From 1 to 10, and I respond, overpresence is not compensation for one's absence. And within the progression of these 3 songs, releases just that, reveals just that. And I sincerely hope you enjoy this. It's been a long while, it's a couple of years since I've been back making music, and I'm happy to be back. Yeah, check it out. Thereness and goneness, 2 extremes. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I can only allot an hour for each of our sessions. So please, explain what you mean.
Well, if you're too present in someone's life, that's not going to clear up anything that you thought was going to clear the table. That you thought was going to absolve you of your neglecting your offspring. It just doesn't work like that.
I see.
Well, Mr. Devilish, I see there's much more work to be done between you and I. Yes? I mean, you have nothing to lose. So, let's begin, shall we? Sure.